The old world is true. Over there.
Whatever you're looking for, you won't find it here. Please, leave immediately.
You don't know what I'm looking for.
Your search is none of my concern. Please leave.
Who are you?
Magellan cannot afford for my work to fail.
If Magellan cannot afford failure, surely it would be logical to request more assistance to complete your venture. I am certain we could help.
I've told you, I have no time for distractions. So, I'm going to ask you once more.
Impossible.
Let's settle this. Whatever you're looking for, you won't find it here. Please, leave immediately.
You don't know what I'm looking for.
Your search is none of my concern. Please leave.
What are you going to do if I don't leave?
Magellan cannot afford for my work to fail.
If Magellan cannot afford failure, surely it would be logical to request more assistance to complete your venture. I am certain we could help.
I've told you, I have no time for distractions. So, I'm going to ask you once more.
Impossible. I am right behind you. You will not get away with that. You will not get away with that.
We have nothing to say to each other.
I think it's very risky for us to be here.
Even great men fall when the power of Elex is taken from them.
Zardom, once trusted advisor to the first Elexitor. And now here you are, out of Zakor, separated from the Elex that gave you your powers.
I spent many weeks in fever, haunted by visions as the Elex that had sustained me slowly drained away. But in the end, I have been able to find a way to live with it. Despite the withdrawal, Jax, I am all that I was. But you, Commander, your appearance tells me it's not going well for you. Has the transition to emotion, to free thinking, unsettled the great Commander Jax?
It's nothing I can't control. I don't have any reason to trust you.
We are both renegades now, cast out and hunted by our own people. We need to trust each other.
Perhaps. My raider was shot down. Calyx declared that I had failed my mission for the directive, and so must be executed. But I still live, and I am searching for the truth of what happened to me. I hope you can help me discover what that truth is.
You want my help with that? And what exactly is it that you think I can do?
I need weapons, and a way to improve my fighting strength.
Elex withdrawal has made both of us weak. You will need to spend your time and your strength wisely.
Help me reach the Ice Palace.
You know unauthorized access to the palace is impossible. Without the correct codes, you won't get past the first defensive wall. The automated defenses will kill you before you get close.
Then I will give you the access codes.
From who? Any Alb who identifies you as a renegade will attack you immediately. How will you get the access codes without fighting our own people?
I will have to find another way to get the codes.
That should be the last of your worries. You have other things to achieve first. However, the fact remains that you will need to lure soldiers from their positions in Zakor. Soldiers who are sent into the lands of the free people rarely carry the codes to the inner areas of the Ice Palace. But then you know that better than I do, Commander. The security of the Ice Palace matters greatly to the Albs.
What would make the troops leave Zakor?
The directive, the great plan, and the highest goal of all Albs. Elex must continue to be extracted. They will only leave their fortifications in great numbers if something interferes with the directive.
And the only way I can think of to stop the flow of Elex into the Ice Palace is to destroy or deactivate the converters.
That makes sense.
The converters are heavily guarded.
I would expect so. But the influence of the Albs is not as strong as it once was in the lands of the Free People. Losses have been high, and the Free People have become more organized, at least within their factions. Some converters have maintenance issues or have been shut down, like the one in Edan. But none of that is helpful as long as enough Elex is still reaching the Ice Palace.
Why were you exiled? You were an Elexitor, the highest rank and honor amongst our people, and yet you left Zakor. Why?
Tarek, the first Alexitor, is following a course with the other Alexitors that I cannot. His mind is clouded. He cannot see the bigger picture clearly anymore.
And what is the bigger picture?
You have spent enough time away from Zakor. You must see the directive with different eyes now. But I put myself into exile so that I wouldn't have to discuss such things. Maybe one day the time to speak will come, but that is not today. I have found my place out here, and I will keep my peace.
You cooperate with the Free People?
With some. They judge you for your deeds as an Elexitor.
They fear you?
Yes. As I said, it was difficult at the beginning. There were some who recognized me. But I have kept my identity from most. I want to live in peace here. I have told you what I will. You know what you must do. Go and find your way through the wilderness out there. If you need something from me later, then you know where to find me.
Judicator Ulbricht is looking for an experienced field commander to lead his troops against the Albs in Ignadon.
Then you must find someone from among the Free Peoples. The clerics will never follow an Alb.
That was well done. This is a dangerous area.
Choose your next step carefully.
An old-world airport. Records indicate that there was a network of these across Magalan, both military and civil. The old world must truly have been an interesting place. That went well again.
Too easy.
Alpha 7 here. Have visual. No reaction to our radio signals. Over.
Keep after it. We're getting buzzed across on all our borders. We're going to be busy, Alpha 7. Over.
I've got a lock. They're engaging. Over.
Bank left, and engage. We have another incoming.
Permission to engage. You are cleared. You are cleared. Over.
We must find an experienced commander if Magellan is to be free. They will need to be skilled and ruthless to succeed.
My mind is always...
Listen, I have the AI chips from the combat mechs.
You're late. That's cost us lives. Well, let's see if these can help us save some. Thanks for bringing them back. Still, enough talk. I'd better analyze these and find out how we can stop anything else from going wrong. Please, give me the chips.
I didn't see anyone else rushing to get those chips.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, and thanks for your help. Right, I better find out what went wrong. Quit sneaking around.
No, I'd better not. Got it. No, I'd better not. Got it. Let's do some business.
Okay then, let me know what you have to trade.
Yes, I think we can do that.
What goods have you got?
Okay.
Want to see what I found in the canyon?
Yes, show me. Yeah. I think this might be what my buyer is interested in. But you must be waiting on the Elex.
You got that right.
You're gonna have to wait for most of it. But my contact was generous enough to leave a down payment. I'll go and get you some of that now.
You don't have the shards on you?
You think I'd carry a sum like that around? What, you think I'm suicidal? But don't worry, you can trust me. You can wait here or meet me at my place.
Put that weapon. Just...
Want to see what I found in the canyon?
Yes, show me. Yeah. But...
You got that?
You got... But my...
Make it quick.
Of course. After all, I've seen what happens to partners that betray one another, right? You can wait here, or meet me at my place.
Why did you attack Bill?
Because. And oh yeah, regards from the Scrap Baron.
What are you saying?
Listen, man. I'm sorry that I disturbed your little operation. But when the Scrap Baron tells me to kill a guy, then I kill the guy.
I just lost a lot of shards because of you.
Tell someone who cares. I just did my job, that's all. If you have a problem, go to the Scrap Baron. I'm done here.
Check the supplies. Be ready in case they return.
If we all did our duty, then duty would be done.
I was stuck in the pot for 3 hours last night.
Don't remember where the dude is at.
Get something to drink first. An end will be brought to all of them.
They're always hitting on you here.
You know, you're the first one to understand that.
What's the situation with Bill?
Are you asking about the price? Or did Bill survive long enough to give you my greeting card? First, we deal with business. I asked you to tell me who called me Mad Bob. Your answer wasn't satisfactory. Keeping secrets pisses me off. Are we clear? But I'm prepared to call this over. People can't say I'm not fair with my friends. And you don't want us to fall out, do you?
About these favors you want. Your scrap will be delivered soon.
You better be right.
It's coming.
Right. You got it done. Anything else to tell me?
The scrap collectors have a problem with some clerics.
Clerics? If there's a problem with clerics, then how the fuck am I going to get my scrap?
Do you want me to figure it out?
I want to know if you're playing both sides. Me and the clerics. Split the scrap? Take the profits? Is that what you're trying to do? Play me?
Scrap is profit. Isn't that what you believe?
My profit. Any profit belongs to me, asshole. You tried to cheat me, and you want payment? No chance. These clerics. Maybe I can find a way to use them to my advantage. You can tell them you fooled me and take their shards, but you can remember my generosity.
About these favors you want. Any other opportunities for profits?
That's single-minded. Don't fuck up. Get this done. Get it done right. The instructions are simple. Think you can follow them?
Just tell me what you want doing.
I need a debt paying. It doesn't matter what else you do here in the fort. You have got to pay your debts. Otherwise, you're no one. So I need you to sort out what I owe.
Who do you owe?
Ace. He always gets lucky in cards. Maybe too lucky. I lost big to him the other day, and I've got to clear that debt. But I don't feel like seeing him. I might forget he was lucky and get angry with the fast-dealing bastard.
Did he cheat?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I lost, and people saw it. My name counts where it has to, and that means paying your debts. This IOU is worth 1,000 shards, and I'll add a little bonus to go with it. Just as a big, warm thank you to Ace.
Where does Ace usually hang out?
Near Chloe's bar in the entertainment district. He's always looking for more suckers. Look for him there.
I'll take care of your debt with Ace.
Take the shards. Do the job. Don't fuck up. Here. And of course, don't forget my little present for Ace. Put them in Ace's place, near the marketplace. Put them on the table, or somewhere obvious.
Teach me something.
It will be done.
What are you doing here? There is nothing for you here.
That's it. Get out of here.
Do you ever think about how things might have been before the comet?
Skill and training can overcome.
This
but
bar should
sometimes
prove an
it's just about
interesting
being
place
lucky.
for observing
Why would
local
you do
social
that?
interactions.
You look wired, man. I mean, super intense. Have you been racking up some of Doc's downers? Come on, what's your story?
What's with the questions?
Hey, I was just curious. That tech you're carrying around screams loud that you're not from around here. But you know, keep the personals to yourself. I'm not the intrusive type. But hey, we got off on the wrong start. So as you're not from around here, maybe I could make it up by introducing you to the game. You're going to want to know about the game. It's the best way in Tavar to make profit. Though we'll have to wait until my brother gets here.
What's your brother got to do with it?
He brings me luck. I never play without him around.
Is this game how you earn a living?
Some of it, but you've got to have your place here in the fort. I'm a runner. You know, I take messages or things from one place to another, make sure they get there safe. It's a risky life, but that also brings opportunities. Who knows which runner will make it through alive and which won't? Well, if you can guess, you can bet on it with me. You see, I run a book on which runners will do a job and which will make it through alive, among other things. The bosses gamble with our lives, so why shouldn't we earn off it?
The Scrap Baron wants to settle his gambling debts.
And they said not to play him. Now here comes the payday of them all. Opportunity, opportunity, you've got to take your chance. I hope you get your chance too, my friend. When you do, take it.
A casket?
Where is it?
I left it in your shack.
Mine and my brother's shack. We share everything. When he gets back, we're going to split these earnings. We'll both get a new start. Man, and to think they told me not to play the Baron. They'll eat those words now.
I have things to do.
Yeah, it needs to be totally reworked.
If someone walks out without covering their bill again, I'll take it from your pay. Or I'll send you to Mad Bob to have the equivalent cut out of you. You know we can't afford shortfalls right now.
That could be a pretty stupid move.
What can I get you?
Is there a problem?
No problem. If you're here for a drink or chems, speak to me. If you're here on business, talk to Chloe.
What do you have to offer?
Everything that clouds your judgment. Alcohol, chems, name your poison.
Show me what you have to offer.
No problem.
I am so sick of having to deal with this sort of thing. Be straight with me and you'll get the same back.
Yeah, it needs to be totally reworked. If you can get the spares.
You aren't thinking clearly.
What the fuck are you looking at? Buy a drink, get a life, or get the fuck out of here. All right?
Who got you so angry?
Angry? This isn't angry. This is mildly pissed at the inequalities of life. This is years of dealing with dicks, dorks, drug addicts, and fucked up accidents waiting to happen. Which category do you fall into? Or are you just passing through?
Teach me something.
All right.
What is this place?
This is the place of dreams, the place of love, laughter, and infinite possibility. If you want to forget all your troubles and live the life your days in the desert have earned, then this is the place to do it. Just make sure you hand over your shards, or Mad Bob will be taking your hands. Clear?
Mad Bob works for you?
Mad Bob doesn't work for anyone but himself. But he likes coming here. So, he doesn't like anyone making trouble in his favorite place. And just a word to help you keep your head on your neck. Bob doesn't like to be called Mad Bob.
William sent me.
What do you want? You're not here to collect the Duke's tribute, are you?
Good guess. That's exactly what I'm here for.
It was no guess. It's years of practice. Let's see if you can do the same. Guess what I'm thinking. Is it A, no chance, B, not a chance in hell, or C, there's really not a chance in hell? Damn it. If you're really set on collecting something, then go and see Rat. He owes me, so you can get my payments from him.
Give me the shards, or I will take them.
All a fight is gonna get you is enemies. It's not just that I don't want to pay, it's that I don't have a shard to pay you. I have nothing at all right now. Here, I've got enough of this I can give you. But if you want to Elex it, go to Rat. He has a huge tab open here. You can collect it, and then everyone will be happy, okay?
You think you can get a hold of a decent set of ALP components?
As he wishes.
I can find some shards to
We
cover
should
them.
do it.
It'll rain in Tavar before that happens.
Yeah, it needs to be totally reworked. If you can get
If
the
they
spare.
don't take action, we're all in trouble.
He's a total ass, and that's the end of it.
It's his own fault.
You know, they say he talks to trees.
He's a key.
have to believe everything they say. If you don't know the past, you'll screw your own future. You gotta think before you go after the past.
Yeah, of course. Why would it be anything else?
Bye. Those creatures need dealing with.
Did you get lost?
What are you doing here?
Chloe says you owe her Elexit.
And she sent you to collect them?
Yes.
Well, my friend, I have some good and some bad news. Which do you want first?
The good news.
Ah, an optimist. You are hoping that the bad news won't be as bad after you've heard the good news. Interesting. Well, the good news is that I can help you get the shards you want. In fact, I know where we can get enough to settle my debt and more. The bad news is this is the only way I can think of for getting the shards you want. I am shardless except for the few that I got from you, and those won't cover Chloe's bill. But I wouldn't be Rat if I didn't already have a plan. The plan, on the other hand, is part of the bad news, my friend.
How so?
So this is how I see it. Chloe runs the entertainment district, so there's no way she's not pulling in a lot of Lexit, right? So her being broke doesn't make sense. Unless someone's got hooks into her. So I did some digging, and it seems she's run up a real debt with the Duke. Now, the Duke doesn't normally do debts. He's more the, you owe me, pay now or die kind of guy. But it seems he's cutting her some slack. As long as the debt's kept quiet. You with me so far?
How does this help us?
Okay. So this is just the background. You see, I did some more digging, and the thing is, Chloe isn't broke. She might not have Elexit, but she's got her a stash, a treasure trove of gems and jewelry, stuff she keeps as an emergency fund.
So, she's not broke?
Well, strictly speaking, she absolutely is. I'm not suggesting she's lying, at least not a straight lie. She doesn't have a shard to her name. It's just she does have a different sort of wealth. I know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who will pay a handsome sum for the treasure trove Chloe's hidden in her cellar. So you see, as luck would have it for you, me, and her, the Rat has already started working on a plan to untangle this whole mess. You see, I have the key to her hidden stash. So, we just need to get in, get the stash, get out, sell everything, and suddenly, you, me, Chloe, and the Duke, we all end up happy. Simple, huh?
Give me the key. I will get Chloe's stash.
Good decision, my friend. Here. But be careful you don't get caught. We will pay her debts with her own valuables. And at the same time, I will be free of my debt.
Can you go over the plan again?
I keep Chloe busy. You get into the cellar under the bar. The stuff we're after is in a trunk somewhere down there. You get in, you get out. The rat takes care of the rest. Are you ready?
Sure.
Then let's get going. I'll distract Chloe so you get a straight, clear run to the cellar, right? Me turning up, well, we have a chemistry, me and her. I only have to walk into her room and she's instantly pissed at me. But that does mean you won't have long before her being mildly annoyed moves to me being thrown out. So be stealthy and be quick. If you miss that opportunity, well, then you'll have to figure out how to do this yourself, okay?
I don't want anything to do with it.
Don't ask me what that was about.
There he is. That guy's trying to steal your stuff.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You think you can steal from me? Give that here. And you can get out too, rat. What the fuck do you think you're doing down here?
Rat double-crossed me. I'll kill that pig.
This is my place. I decide what happens here, as you're gonna find out. You're brave enough to steal. Are you brave enough to fight?
I know how this looks, but let me explain. You owe the Duke money. This isn't personal. I'm just making sure the Duke gets what he's owed.
Right, okay. I can see you've got a point. But this is my place, and I can't let theft go unpunished. So, give me the 100 shards and we'll call it square. I should be asking for 1,000, so take the deal and be grateful. So, what'll it be?
I'm not paying you.
I gave you a way out. Now you expect me just to let you go? That's not the way things are done here.
Excellent.
That's it. I'm going.
What else do you want from me? First you steal, now this, for fuck's sake. Fine, I surrender, all right? But don't think this is over. This will have repercussions.
No. I won't accept
Well,
that.
if you believe what they say, then the past was very different from
Yeah,
today.
you just can't find those these days.
No, that isn't what I heard about it.
Got it.
I heard he was robbed.
I have to go.
Give me what I'm owed.
Owed? For what?
The shards, for helping take care of the berserkers.
The berserkers?
Yes.
Well, I warned you. William was pissed and didn't pay, so... No shards for me, no shards for you.
You expect me to believe that?
That's the truth. What did you want me to do? Pick a fight with the Duke's chosen man?
You said you were the man, so pay up.
I might be the man, but I can't pull shards out of my ass. I didn't get paid, so you don't. That is life.
Pay the shards, or I will take the shards.
Why would I mess with you? I really don't have a single shard. You can pick me up, turn me upside down, and shake me if you like. But I have a lot of friends here in the fort, so if you go for my throat, you might find yourself with a lot of new enemies. So, do yourself a favor and piss off.
Yeah, I'd heard there'd been a lot of fighting.
Wait, before you do anything hasty. Yeah, I told Chloe you wanted to rob her, and you have every reason to hate me. I mean, we're friends and I did that, but there is an explanation, okay?
Let's start with you paying me. Then we can go from there.
Relax. Here are the shards that you gave me. Wait, shit, I've been robbed. Fuck, they've taken everything. Except, no. I can offer you this. Now it seems we need to find another plan. Just let me explain, friend. I didn't give you up for nothing. It was advantageous for both of us that I told her.
What benefit was there for me? You screwed me over.
Hey, whoa, no. Hold your horses, okay? I have Chloe's trust again. Well, I mean, she doesn't completely hate me anymore, which is beneficial. Chloe's treasure trove would never have covered her debt to the Duke. And if you can't pay him, the Duke owns you. I mean, technically, the Duke owns everyone in the fort, but you don't want to owe him too. So, what we need to do is work out where Chloe's Elex is going and why. Then we can help her, you and me. The old rat doesn't do things by halves.
That's still not an explanation.
The world is a complicated place. You can't expect answers to be straightforward all the time. Just let me figure this out and we will all benefit. We need to follow the Elex, but trust me, you don't want to know about the Duke's dealings. The rat always has a plan. But to get the best plan, I need to know the facts. I will work on Chloe. Come back in 1 or 2 days. You'll find me in Chloe's bar. I should know more by then. Trust in the rat, my friend.
So, about your plan with Chloe.
Hey, be patient. I'm not that fast. Just give me some time with her. She's not just gonna
That was remarkable.
I'm done here. About these district overseers. Mad Bob will start his scrap deliveries again.
Good. We need that scrap. Profit is good for all of us. You survived Mad Bob. You must have a knack for getting on with people. That could be useful.
Do you want to know what I found in the
About these favors you want. I've completed that delivery for you.
Just in time. I just heard his brother is back. I hope he enjoys the surprise you left him.
What is it that I left him?
Oh, if I told you, that would ruin the surprise.
You're making it sound suspicious.
I am.
What was that?
That was the surprise. I bet Spade just jumped for joy.
There was a bomb in that casket?
You did good work. You're in danger of making me trust you.
Pay me.
I always pay. Take this. And I don't forget favors either. You're free to use Ace and Spade's shacks as your own. Move in whenever you want.
An interesting mix of emotion and cold logic that displays all the behavioral traits of a psychopath.
And you'd be amazed at how much that pushes up my profit.
I've got the crates from the missing caravan.
Crates speak only of success. The Duke will welcome. What happened exactly?
The caravan was attacked by Albs.
Ah, I see. You must be mistaken. There was no attack. There were no Albs. It was all an accident. Understand?
A runner called Kid survived. He saw the whole thing. But don't worry, he won't cause you any trouble.
Good. I knew I could rely on you. Truth is found in shards. So here's some truth for you. Remember, Albs had nothing to do with it. Our supply lines are secure. People can trust the Duke. And they will and they can trust him. You see, I've shifted the supply route, and the supplies are getting through. So it's ended well for everyone, yeah?
What goods have you got?
Very well.
Maybe later. No, not now. No, not now. No, not now.
You are not permitted to be here. What part of not permitted didn't you? Good. That's the right decision.
No, not now. No, not now. No, not now.
Find someone else to talk to.
Maybe later. No, not now.
Cindy can tell us who the thief is.
No, that can be. Shit. Then we'll have to speak to the outlaws around the fort. Outlaws steal. They steal often and steal a lot. So someone in here is gonna know who stole them and who's fencing them. Now go. Search.
Combat. The old world is truly fascinating. The old world is truly fascinating. Are you sure this is a good place for us to be?
Halt. Who are you? What's the password?
I don't know the password.
And yet you expect me to believe you are who you say you are? You've walked onto our ground. So I will ask you again. How did you find us?
Frank gave me your coordinates in the fort.
Frank? You've spoken to him. I've been trying to hatch a plan for days now to work out how to get him out of there.
So, do you want to know how Frank is doing?
Do I want to know if he's been tortured? If the outlaws have starved him? If his belief is being challenged every day? I know how the outlaws treat their captives. That's exactly why I want to get him back.
Can I help you get your man back?
Right now, I'll take whatever help I can get. I want to get Frank home safely, and I fear if I go in after him, I'll just get him killed. You probably stand more chance than us. The outlaws are used to people passing through. They welcome all in the name of profit. It's not like they'll trust you, but they'll allow you in.
What's your plan for getting your man out of the fort?
Well, we can just ask them. The outlaws aren't going to suddenly start abiding by old agreements from the Great Council of Magellan. Elex is the only thing they respect. If we offer enough, the Duke should agree to set him free.
The Great Council of Magellan?
Yes. That was almost 100 years ago. There was constant warfare that threatened to destroy us all. You know, peace reigned for almost 40 years. But during that time, each group was increasing, growing.
Why doesn't anyone keep to the pact now?
Because as a species, we're actually pretty damn dumb. And I'm not excluding the clerics here. In those days, the clerics were fighting the berserkers over an Elex deposit. They needed it for their mana. We needed it. When we weren't able to reach agreement, weapons began to speak instead.
And there's been war ever since?
The Hortus, we were arrogant, then berserkers. We haven't recovered from that defeat, even today.
You left the outlaws out of your story.
Because they aren't worth my breath. They were violating the resolutions almost as soon as the Council had made them. Their attacks mostly consisted of small raids, but it was only a matter of time before they tried something bigger.
I've heard enough.
Good. Let me know when you're planning to head to the fort. We have to free our man.
Give me the Elexit. I'll pay to get your man out.
Very well. I'll put our man's fate in your hands. That elixir is going to buy the freedom of my friend. Don't let it go astray.
That was well done. could be worthwhile of further study.
Why here, of all places?
Based on its condition and position, I'd say there is a high probability of finding interesting relics from the old world.
If you want to dig, then get at it.
I don't think it is safe enough to do that at present, but maybe in the future.
Probe IR-570 is providing good pictures. Maintain orbit. Correction to H-62's orbit came too close to the atmosphere. M-25 reported a malfunction 20 minutes ago. Distress call initiated. Delivering unusable data. New data received from IR-570. Data updated into the computer. There was a slight change to the object's trajectory. Recalculated the countdown twice. No serious change.
Too easy. Madison is dead. You can make your escape.
Madison is dead? That will make it much easier to escape. I'll still have to pick my moment, if I don't want to end up back in here with a different jailer. But, thank you. I'm sorry I can't give you anything as a reward. These outlaws stripped anything of value from me when I was captured. But you have my thanks. Not now.
Yes, the plan is forming.
And?
Chloe's finally opening up. It just took a little time to get through to her, and then some drink to get her talking.
Just tell me the plan, Rat.
Okay, so the truth is this. Chloe is being forced to pay protection money. She can't pay the Duke or anyone else because she's already being bled dry. We shouldn't talk here. Walk with me a moment. Let's go talk outside. Follow me and try not to get noticed.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't want everybody to hear what I'm about to tell you. The situation isn't exactly safe for anyone involved. Come on, let's get somewhere we can talk. Okay, I don't think anyone will overhear us here. So, this is what I've learned. A guy called Blake is behind this. He's forcing Chloe to pay protection money.
I assume you already have a plan.
I wouldn't be Rat if I didn't, right? Before we go any further, let me make one thing clear. Under no circumstances should you speak to Blake. If you approach him now, I've got no doubt he'd back off and leave Chloe alone. But that would just mean he'd just come back later when he thought things had blown over. We need to force him to forget about the protection money for good. Otherwise, what's the point?
So, what's the plan?
We should focus on Blake. Despite all his influence, he's been going through bodyguards. 3 of them have died in the last 2 months, but if anybody knows why, nobody is saying. We need to go through his things and find out why. There has to be some dirt there, and we can use it. We just need some hint. Then we can sort all this out to our benefit. Chloe gets freed from Blake, and we get the shards we need.
Okay, I'll look for the proof at Blake's house.
Follow the rat's plan, and you'll come out ahead, my friend. Look through Blake's stuff and come back to me when you've found something. Then we'll figure out the next step. I am going back to Chloe's bar. I'll see you there.
Who are you hiding from? You are not permitted to be here. Good. That's the right decision. You are not permitted to be here. Good. That's the right decision. You are not good. That's the right decision.
Got it. No, I'd better not.
not permitted to be here. Good. That's the right decision.
Let's do some business. Are you ready to trade? I found this list at Blake's.
A list? All right, let's see if it's anything useful. I'm guessing it's a list of names, but with this writing, bodyguards, Iron, Madison. Iron Madison. Ryan. You know, whoever wrote this can't spell. Well, this seems to be a list of candidates for bodyguards for Blake. That idiot Cameron must have written this before he was killed. Okay, then it's clear what we have to do.
We should talk to Ryan.
Why should we do that? I mean, what would you talk to him about? No, Ryan isn't the problem. But he may be part of the solution. If Blake's latest bodyguard Ryan was to die or quit, the names on this list would be candidates to replace him. So, we should change the name on the top. Then, We put the list back and give Blake a reason to hire someone new.
You want me to be Blake's bodyguard?
You certainly could. But no, that would be too suspicious. I will do it. After I've written my name on top of the list, I'll put it back in Blake's place. You take care of Ryan in the meantime. The idiot prides himself on being loyal, so chances are you'll have to kill him. Trying to persuade him might just mean he speaks to Blake and then our chances will be blown. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, then go. You take care of Ryan and I'll become Blake's new bodyguard. Then, we will find out what's going on. See you up at Blake's.
That's
Excellent.
I'm going.
How come? That's slop. Damn. I ate some.
Ryan is dead.
Already? That was quick. You'll have to give me time. Let me get to Blake's and sort things out there. Then let's talk about this again.
Ryan is dead.
Right. Let me get the list into Blake's things. So, done. It's going to be fishy if I turn up and tell Blake his bodyguard is dead. You had better do it.
Won't Blake think it's strange? Me telling him about the bodyguard.
What? You mean that he's dead?
He might suspect I killed him.
Yeah, so what if he does? People get killed in Tavar all the time. And he is pretty used to his bodyguards dying on him one after another. Just go to Blake and tell him you found Ryan's body. You could even suggest that he needs to get a new bodyguard. Sometimes he can be a little slow on the uptake.
Right.
Then come back and tell me when he knows about Ryan.
I found your bodyguard.
What do you mean, found?
He's dead.
I knew that guy wouldn't last. You know when you get that feeling that you're gonna have to find yourself another bodyguard?
You'll have to find another.
Yeah. And I hate interviews. Fortunately, having been in this position before, I have a handy list of people ready to take on the job. Oh well, on to the next one. Thanks for letting me know.
The information about your bodyguard should be worth something.
Yeah, all right. Here, take these shards. Now, get out.
Blake knows Ryan is dead.
Okay, now we wait until he comes to me. I have an idea what you could do in the meantime. How about you go to Doc and get us something to celebrate?
Isn't it a bit premature to celebrate?
Don't worry. Just let the good rat do his thing, my friend. This plan is in action. And that means it's pretty much a certainty. Here, take a few shards. That should be enough to get something from Doc.
Where did you get those shards from all of a sudden?
You know, shards, they sometimes just turn up. Oh, and tell Doc he should mix us up something special. Just tell him I sent you. Hey, that's Blake coming now. We'd better not be seen talking.
Rat sent me to pick up a few chems.
Ah, the good old Rat. Yeah?
He said you should send him some of the special stuff.
I know. The good old Doc knows. The special stuff, right? Yeah? You want chems? You come to a chemsmith.
Exactly.
No problem. I will take care of it. Trust the Doc, and I will get to work on it right away. Come back in a few hours. I'll have them ready then. Hey! I have your order for Rat. Be careful with it, because I outdid myself with this. Have fun. Now, fly, birdie, fly!
I'm sorry. If you're looking for Blake, Blake doesn't live here anymore, friend. If you need something from now on, come to me. I'm the new boss here.
Shit, man. What did you do to Blake?
Me? Who said the rat did anything? You don't want to believe the rumors about him being staked down and eaten alive by jackals. They're just rumors. Say, wasn't there a time I came to you for money? And you laughed in my face and gave me 2 shards?
That was a long time ago, Rat. I didn't mean anything by it.
Well, forget your shards. I own you now. Say yes, Rat.
Yes, Rat.
See? That's how plans work, my friend. You play the long game. Welcome back, my friend.
What happened?
You know, I thought about it, but the bodyguard job just wasn't for me.
It is good to understand your true nature. You will find that advantageous in all your dealings.
Know thyself. Know thyself, and I definitely know myself. Looking at Blake, I realized I was much better suited for his job. I just had to get close enough to him when he wasn't here in the fort, and without a bodyguard around. And what do you know? With the things you did and some plans and a bit of luck, that's exactly what happened.
What about Chloe's debt to the Duke?
Blake introduced me to the Bloody and showed me where Chloe's shards were buried. You can tell William that Chloe will pay the Duke's tribute from now on. I will cover her outstanding debts.
And what about my share?
Hold your horses, my friend. You and I are a team, friend, and friends look after each other. If you remember, you gave me 50 shards when we first met. Now, it's my turn to help you. And I'm not just talking shards here. I've got something special. Just don't talk to anyone about this. You'll learn what the claw means when the time is right. Until then, hold on to it. I told you, friendships pay off. And who knows, maybe I can lend you a hand again during your time here. That is, if you decide to join up with us. But now, I have to take care of my new duties. See you around, my friend.
I have the chems you wanted from Doc.
Ah, yes. I only asked for them to keep you busy. You can keep them if you want. I can't touch that stuff now I'm in charge. But hey, more fun for you.
What goods have you got?
All right.
Say, where did you get that claw? Can I take a look at it?
Why? Do you want to look at that?
Yes, please, show me.
Rat gave it to me.
He did? Then you must have his trust. And if you have been trusted with this, maybe I could ask you about something. It would bring us a lot of Elexit, and I mean a lot.
And you'll trust me with this because of this claw?
You wouldn't have one if you hadn't earned it. You're one of us, right? I mean, you're playing it shy, but you know what the claw means. And it means we work together. Share the loot and go our separate ways. Both with the shards to make life happier.
All right, I'm in.
Right. Let's do this. Listen closely. I know the Duke stole a pile of shards from the clerics some time ago. He's trying to bring them into the fort little by little without anyone noticing. We can take advantage of that to earn ourselves a profit. If that sounds good, then let's do this. If not, then just pretend this conversation never happened.
Your wife is dead.
Fuck! Really? Then I'm free. If you're lying, she'll kill me for even thinking it. Oh, let it be true. I don't know what your part in this was, but thank you. I am now free. I'm free. And I can finally be with Cindy.
About the Duke's shards. How did the Duke get the Elexit from the clerics?
The clerics were transporting goods and the Elexit between the domed city in Abessa and the Hort in Ignadon. The Duke got wind of this and set up an ambush. And it worked. The Duke made a fortune. But of course, he couldn't tell anyone about it. If he'd admitted it was the outlaws that killed those clerics, it would have started a war. So he hid the shards and denied the whole thing.
And the clerics believed him?
Neither side really knows if we could win a war, and besides, where's the profit for anyone? A full-out war and we'll all lose. That's why the Duke likes to play his enemies according to good old outlaw tradition. Keep them guessing, surprise them with your attacks, and hit them with a huge bang when they are least expecting it. So because the Duke needs to keep this a secret, he can't have word get round the fort and then reach the clerics. That not only means the Elexit is out there, but it also means the Duke can't raise much of a storm if all the Elexit suddenly disappears.
So, what's your plan?
The Duke is bringing the Elexit into the fort in deliveries with minimum muscle to protect it. Keeping it low-key is how the Duke is hoping to keep his Elexit a secret. And the next delivery of shards is due soon. I've thought about this, and the best place to intercept the shipment is when it's coming through the pass that connects Ebessa with Tavar. The pass will contain the convoy, and it's far enough away from the fort that the Duke won't know anything's happened there for a decent length of time. If you hit that convoy, take the Elexit, then I'll give you, say, 40% of that take.
Make it 50% or there's no deal.
Hey, this is my plan and I did all the prep work.
Which will mean nothing if I'm not there to get the shards. I'm doing the fighting. I'm taking the risk. I'll take 50%.
Are you expecting me to just back down and accept this?
Yes.
Well, okay. We're partners now. Ready to go?
Let's go.
Head directly to the pass to Ebessa, and keep your eyes open. The outlaws in the convoy might have disguised themselves as clerics.
I will return soon.
I don't know, do I?
About these district overseers. I took care of Chloe's debts.
Yes, Rat came to see me. He's paid Chloe's debts. It seems Rat has taken Blake's position. I've a feeling things are going to get organized now. So not just a crisis averted, but an improvement. That is good work.
What about my payment?
Profit. Everyone's best friend. Here, friend. Profit. You did a good job dealing with the district overseers. You will be pleased. Maybe you should think of joining us. The fort is open to you. I usually show my appreciation with Alexis. But in your case, I remember what you did to Iron Madison. And what happened to her means you will get nothing from me. Because I will have to spend shards finding a suitable replacement for her.
Iron Madison has nothing to do with this. You owe me some shards.
Did you leave Madison somewhat alive? No, so don't expect any payment. You stole a life. Be grateful I don't take yours.
Silica particles. It appears much of it was created or arrived here after the comet destroyed the plant life and the ground beneath began to be eroded.
And this is relevant how?
Everything is relevant at some point. That is why knowledge is important.
Pretty isolated here.
Yeah, and? I don't trust strangers. I don't trust people who haven't committed to a faction. That means I don't trust you. Everything here belongs to the Duke. That means everything I find here goes straight to the scrap baron. His answer to goods going missing is to rip whoever takes it a new one, and I don't want any new holes.
What the scrap baron doesn't see, the scrap baron doesn't know.
Sure. You think the scrap baron got where he is without sniffing BS like that at a mile? He'd know. I'd be dead. Forget it.
If scrap's so important, why are you here on your own?
Yeah, the fort sent a gang to work with me, but they stole the scrap instead of delivering it. We had a deal, but they had guns. I'm just glad they didn't plug me before they went.
And that means?
The last time I requested my goods, they spat in my face. They said they won't work for me anymore. They don't care if I'm dead. They're only interested in the scrap they got. And without that scrap, I'm dead.
Why did you let them get away with it?
Well, begging wouldn't get me anywhere, and there are too many to threaten. And I'm not going looking for them on my own. If the scrap baron is pissed, he'll have to come and find me here.
So, you've given up.
It shouldn't be my problem. If the scrap baron wants the scrap, he should be helping me stop those guys. He's the one with the reputation. But now, it's too late. The scrap baron blames me, and my time is running out.
I can help you.
And I'm supposed to just trust you like that? Last time I trusted someone, they ran off on me and landed me in this situation. Why do you want to help me at all?
Because you are going to pay me.
You're in for profit? Well, that makes sense. Yeah, good job I didn't pay those assholes what I'd promised. Now I've got the shards to pay you instead.
Huh. And you wonder why they're turning against you.
Hey, are you here to judge me now? Just help me, okay? I'm just lacking in ideas. If you think of one, let me know.
I will get your man to start working.
All right. Let's hear how you think you can do it.
Either they'll do it willingly, or I will force them back to work.
All right, but don't go crazy. They're not gonna help me if they're dead.
That was remarkable. I'm attacking. The area here is rather worrisome. I will wait here. We could learn much from these ruins.
I'd put that weapon away.
There! Murderer!
I am right behind you. I will wait here. I will wait here. I am here. You can go on.
Tower Alpha 7 to Tower Delta 4. Emergency. Send a team to Quadrant Bob Charlie 03 immediately. Tower Alpha 7 to Tower Delta 4. Just have a good look around, damn it. Somewhere above, to the left. Tower Alpha 7 to Tower Delta 4. Reinforcements have still not arrived yet. Send a general distress signal now.
I will wait here. I am here. You can go on. I will wait here. I must remember these ruins. I would like to return to them someday. I am here. You can go on.
About the Duke's shards. I recovered the shards from the convoy.
The plan worked? It worked! You look like you came through okay. I knew I picked the right person. And you'll get the profit to make your effort worth it. So about your share. You get half, right? Yes, that's right, which means you're rich. I mean, you can afford to get your balls dipped in gold if you really want to. It would be great to work with you again, but I don't know if I could find the shards to afford it. But whatever you do next, take it easy. Okay, partner?
I see a Q, a U.
I want to join the Outlaws.
You've proved yourself. So yes, we can open the door. You will have to work your way up. There's no way around that. And remember, this decision is final. Once an outlaw, always an outlaw. You can't go off and start trying to join other factions. Understood?
Give me some time to think about it.
Okay. If you do decide to join us, you know where to find me.
There is nothing for you. Don't do that again.
And here you are, back again. Ready to go?
I'm ready. What is it about?
I'll show you when we're there.
We? Is this just the two of us?
Does that scare you? Are you scared of a challenge? Come on, we'll take care of this alone. Come on, let's get this job done. There he is, El Colisado, the terror of our runners. We've sent several teams to find him and kill him.
And obviously, they lost.
Yeah, most of our guys just run from it. Piss ants. What makes him so dangerous isn't just his strength, it's how clever he is when fighting. So be careful, and give him everything you've got.
You want to go down there now?
Yeah, you and me. We go down there together, we fight together, we stick together. Let's see if you've got the legs. And here you are, back again. Ready to go?
I'm ready.
There he is, El Colisado, the terror of our runners. We've sent several teams to find...
And obviously...
Yeah. Let's see if you've got the legs. That fucking brute is looking for trouble! El Colisaro. That thing was killing our runners.
Why couldn't they take care of it?
You sound like William. Runners might be expendable, but we can't make a profit without them. Fucking William. If it's not shards lying on the sand, he can't understand the true worth of it.
Why didn't we bring more men?
We didn't need them.
That thing could have killed both of us.
But it didn't. So, here we are.
Is killing creatures all we're going to do?
There are more challenges out there. We'll find them.
We make a good team.
You are talking about profit here, right? Because challenge and profit is all I'm looking for. But, okay. If you find me a good enough challenge, something to really shake shit up, I'll think about it.
How about taking the fight to the Alb Alexiters in Zakor? Would that be a big enough challenge?
Fight the leader of the Albs? Well, that certainly is a challenge. It's also suicide without a plan. But if you come to me with a plan, sure, why not? Fuck it, let's destroy the Albs, just the two of us.
Everything okay with us?
Yeah, whatever. Let's get on with it. Now that one hurt.
The Adjudicator Ulbricht is planning a huge offensive against the Albs in Ignadon.
Good. Then the clerics and the Albs can take care of each other. It's the clerics' damn fault we have the Albs in the first place.
Ulbricht needs a field commander. I think you should take that command.
Me? Why would I help the clerics clear up their problems?
And with Ignadon gone, where do the Albs go next?
Idan. They hate the Berserkers. Do you really believe in all this shit? Causes don't get you anywhere. Why should I fight for them?
Albs want all the Elex, be it in Ignadon, Idan, or Tavar. They will come here.
And you think fighting a battle in Ignadon for the clerics will help? And what difference am I supposed to make?
You captured the fort, didn't you? And you want a new challenge. Destroying the Alps converter in Ignadon. Now that's a challenge.
And this cleric is so desperate he'll ask an outlaw to lead his men?
He needs an experienced commander who can help bring the free people together. And he's desperate.
Well, if it's desperate times, that's what I do best. I'm in.
You're sure?
I took the fort, I planned it, I led it. What have I done since? So sure, whatever. Let's go and fuck up some Albs. Better than wasting away here.
Good. Then I've found the commander they need.
They know my history. They know I can lead. I'm ready to deal with any troll shit they think about me.
A chem-dealing outlaw who kills clerics and doesn't believe in Kalan?
You think they can deal with that? Then, I'm in. As long as you join me in this. I'll leave for the Hort and talk to this Ulbricht. You better not be troll-shitting me about this, and you better be ready to fight.
Be right back.
Nasty, The sister of the Duke of Tavar will lead your army.
You think she has the experience we need?
She led the Duke's forces when they took the fort from Bloody Baxter.
And what does she have to say for herself? Do you stand ready to help save Magalan from the elves?
Do you stand ready to cut the shit and get to the point? Do you need a commander, or was this a waste of fucking time?
Relax, both of you. You need to work together.
I heard of the battle for the fort. It was a good plan. You saved lives with it. Very well. I will put my trust in you, and in the commander that you have brought us. Come to me as soon as you are ready, Commander, and I will hope to see you amongst our forces when we begin our attack against the Converter. So, it has come to this day. Cleric against Alb, and the future of Magalan hanging in the balance. Reinhold's forces will advance directly on the Converter, attacking the main Alb force from the front and pinning them in that position. Nasty will lead her group through the Alb positions between us and the Converter. The question is where I should commit myself and my forces. If I go with Reinhold, it will strengthen our force, where the enemy is strongest. But your force is also in need of reinforcement, and it is on you that the fate of the whole enterprise depends. Committing to either course leaves the Hort vulnerable to an attack, and if we lose the Hort, we lose everything. It is a gamble. What are your thoughts?
If Reinhold falls, then so does the Horde and our plan. We should reinforce him. Keep them busy until we are there.
Then, so be it. Now, go to your commander. The battle will begin as soon as Nasty gets the signal. Do not falter. Do not give way, warriors of Ignadon. Go forward for Kalan. Go forward for Magalan.
Status report.
The mechs are closing on us.
Then let's stop standing around and scrap those bastards!